back week 2 with the Kubota B2601. Got a few extra add-ons for the tractor I wanted to cover with you. First thing, picked up this Mr.Funnel portable fuel filter off of Amazon.ca. It's got a micron filter in it. Apparently it will filter out any water or debris as you're filling your tractor with diesel. So I'm going to give that a try. I haven't tried it yet. I just picked it up. It just got delivered the other day. But next time I fill, I'm going to give it a shot because apparently it helps to clean out the fuel for you. So a little tidbit for you as it pertains to getting debris in the tank. Also picked up for a couple $100. I picked up this great trailer hitch, which goes on your 3-point hitch. It's got a lot of attachments for safety chains, as well as you'll see here. It's got places to put the chains directly, as well as to put some clevis hooks, your safety chains, or to pull with. And I picked up a receiver, or a tongue for the receiver. It's a basic 2-inch receiver. And what you probably find, as I do, you have different trailers with different ball sizes, as well as your utility trailers, and you're always stuck with the wrong ball size. So this little tongue that I picked up has the 3 main ball sizes, 1 7/8, a 2-inch, and a 2 1/4, I think it is, or 2 1/8, as well as a grappling hook on it, so I can pick up whatever I need to without having to worry about whether or not I have the right ball. You folks who have trailers probably suffer the same thing I do. You go through the winter, you try to put wood underneath your trailer, or stones or anything to try to keep it up high enough so that in the spring you can get your truck backed into it. But without fail, every spring the ground is soft, the weight of the trailer sinks into the ground, and you end up 9 times out of 10 you can't get your truck under it, and you end up either having to call a buddy or do something to try to lift up that 2,000 pounds of boat and get it up high enough to get your trailer hitch under it. The nice thing about having a 3-point hitch trailer connection is that your 3-point hitch drops down, so you can scoop up underneath it, pick it up, and not worry anymore about trying to get it out of the mud in the spring. So what I thought I'd do is take a little run at the boat, maybe pick it up with the tractor. It's supposed to be able to pull 2,000 pounds and 660 pounds on the 3-point hitch. So I'm going to give it a shot with my boat trailer and park the boat over by the trees, the fir trees over there for the winter time. I've got it shrink wrapped, as you can see, winterized and ready to go until the spring. So we'll give that a shot. Second thing I picked up, it was in at the dealer, was a back blade for the driveway out through the forest. We get a lot of rain creating caveats or divots throughout the driveway all the way out to the concession. And now I have my own back blade so I can grade it myself. And one of the other problems we have is that, you know, over time you get a lot of debris built up on the sides, so when it rains or you get a lot of precipitation or snow melts, all the water pools into the driveway and then it freezes again and creates ice. So I'm going to be able to use this Land Pride. It's a RB 1672, I believe. Yep. And it angles or it tilts sideways, as well as it angles up to 15 degrees on the left or the right side. So I'm going to give that a try as well on this video. Again, just letting you know, I've never done it before, but I've got the attachment and I'm ready to go. So what we're going to do first is give the trailer hitch a shot here with the boat and go put the boat back, see how the trailer or how the tractor responds to the weight of the boat. Okay, so let's do that first. Also, while we're waiting for it to warm up a bit, I got in my Blazer International LED light, which I talked about last week. Pretty handy because, as I mentioned, in Ontario, you're not allowed to put any holes or alter the rocks in any way, but this thing's got a magnetic base, 12-foot extension cord, and because the B26 has a 12-volt plug-in, I now have work lights at night. And it should be pretty bright because it gets pretty dark out here at night. It's only 400 lumens, but I think that should suffice. I can't wait to try it out tonight. So I finally got this in, and the nice thing about it is I can put it anywhere, point it anywhere, and I've got a work light for the back. When I don't need it, I just have to unplug it, and we're in good shape. Leads are international. Again, I got that off of Amazon, and they delivered in 2 days, and I think it'll work out pretty handy for me. Okay. Safety first. Leave it in 2-wheel. Brake off. Throw into medium. Up our 3-point a bit. Okay, let's see if she picks it up. Oh yeah. That's great. Wow. Throw our brake on. Lift our steering wheel. Okay, wow, that worked great. She picked up really nice, no problems. Just put up our stand. Okay, and let's go take the boat over and see how she handles the weight. B2601. Looks good. Okay. I'm not sure how the weight works on this, so I'm going to throw it into low just in case. And I'm going to put it in 4-wheel drive because I'm going into the grass area there. Let's see if we can get her revved up. Into neutral. Wow, that was no problem at all. Got her backed into the corner, which I think will just work out great. I think she'll be just fine. I'm just going to pull it ahead a little bit just in case. It's a little far back there. Got some firewood back there. I haven't cut up yet. Okay, we'll lock the brake on. Put it in neutral. And let me just see, do I have a piece of wood for that? We should be fine. We'll wind her down. handling that weight no problem. Wow. Okay, B2601, test number 1, passed with flying colors. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let me drop my 3-point. There it goes. Nice. Great. Okay, that worked really well. Looked really nice. Okay, good. No problem. All right, next test we're going to throw on the blade scraper, and we're going to give it a try on the driveway. All right, see you in a minute. I got the trailer hitch off of the 3-point hitch, put it away, and got my Land Pride RB1672 on the back of the tractor. I wanted to spare you me fiddling around trying to get the bushings to fit into the 3-point hitch, but I'm getting the hang of it. Takes a little bit to get them aligned, but I'm starting to get the hang of it for sure. And this model comes with a stand, which you can probably see under here. I've put up now, but it's kind of nice because the stand comes down when you're not using it, and it just makes it a whole lot easier to get the hitch lined up with the link pins, as opposed to having it on the ground trying to lift it. This model is 72 inches wide, which is great for my B2601 because I think the tractor itself, the edge of the tires, is about 51, 52 inches. So it gives me a little bit out on each side. The blade will pivot up to, I think, 45 degrees forward. As well, you can pull the pin and spin it all the way around backwards and push backwards up to 30-degree angles. And as well, which is really nice and very helpful for me in my driveway, is I can lift it up and I can actually tilt the blade up to 15 degrees either on the left side or the right side to help drag out the sides to make sure that I get proper runoff for water, especially in the low parts of the hill. So I'm going to take this out. As I said, I've never done it before, but I'm learning my stuff as I go, and I'm going to give her a try on the driveway, see if I can shave or grade the sides a little bit, especially in the main hollow. We have a big hill, and I'm going to see how it works on that. So I'll show you how that works. Just using it now, right now, do a little bit of grading. See, on this side, we're pulling up a lot of dirt, but on this side, we're not pulling much. We're pretty out of whack. So, trying to see if I can fit things out a little bit. We got a high side and a low side, and ideally once I'm done I should be able to get her thinned out. So we're going to lift her up. We're going to go find ourselves another one of the hills, because I know we can do a little bit of work there on a few of the divots that have been created by the tires of my truck. See you in a minute. So we're going to head up this hill a little bit. You probably can't see it because of all of the leaves, but there's ruts on both sides from the water running down, and there's also, as we get to the top of the hill there's a couple of divots there where, you know, the truck in the wintertime tried to dig in to try to get up the hill. So I'm going to drop the blade, and I'm going to see if I can smooth it out just a little bit, because you've got some the high and the low points, and see how this blade responds.
Okay, so on the first pass, I obviously didn't drop the blade down far enough. We caught a couple of the high points, but as you can see, there was a number of spots where the blade was right off the ground, so I'm going to drop it a little bit lower to the ground this time as we make a second pass down the hill. Here we go. Definitely got a much better grade out of that because we cleared out, we pulled out a lot, and we dropped a lot into the small holes that I created with my car tires. Let me make another pass on the other side now. To the left side now. High up there. So what did we learn? You got to be very accurate with the depth as you raise and lower that 3-point hitch. But did a pretty good job. You know, I've got a few piles to clean up here, but what you can see here is it's much smoother. I know I've got to clean this up a little bit because I pulled up the 3-point hitch in these spots here. But what's really nice is this is now all graded flat. And what you couldn't see, because I think there were a lot of leaves, is we had 2 big ruts on both sides. And as well, we had a couple of big divots here from car tires trying to make it up the hill in the wintertime. So I got to fix that pile there and maybe smooth that out all the way down, which I think I can do, and get this reasonably clean, which I'll do later. Anyways, that's my RB 1672. I just wanted to give you a few minutes with it, but I can tell it's very touchy. You got to be very careful with maintaining the level of your 3-point hitch, because I know I lifted it a few times and dropped it, and did a little bit of digging, lift it up, digging, lift it up. But I think as I get used to it, I'll be able to smooth this out pretty good. All right, that's my B2601 for today. Can't wait till it gets dark tonight. I want to try out my my new magnetic work light, make sure that works great. And thanks for watching. Okay, we got nighttime. Wanted to check out my brand new work light, see if it does what it should do. It's 400 lumens. I know the there we go. The tractor is up and at 'em. I just wanted to see if I plug it in. Let's see how bright that thing is at night. Oh, that's a good work light. Look at that. That's pretty sharp. Nice and bright. I can move it around if I want to because it's magnetic. Point it forward if I want. There we go. Yep. I like the purchase. Good purchase on Amazon, Blazer International. I was actually pretty surprised at how hard it was to find a magnetically mounted work light. Most of them come with clamps. In fact, all of them did, and it took me a little bit to find this. But the nice thing about it, magnetic, I can point it wherever I want it to go. Sticks to the ROPS, and I can work at night. All right. I think we've done a review for week number 2. B2601. Love the tractor, still loving the tractor, and now I've got some accessories which are going to help me snow plow at night during the winter time, as well as grade if you know, night falls early. All right, thanks so much for watching. I hope it was enjoyable, and I hope you learned something. Thank you so much.